6:42, tracking the tropics tonight. A tropical storm warning is now out for Mexico's Gulf Coast. A tropical depression is brewing near the Bay of Campeche. And Laurel, actually, this just formed just a few hours ago.
Yeah, at 4 p.m., the National Hurricane Center declared that this is Tropical Depression 2, and this is going to be affecting areas across Mexico, but it could also bring some heavy rain into Texas, depending on where this thing tracks. So let's break it down. This is the 5 p.m. update, and again, right now we're seeing this as Tropical Depression 2. So we're seeing that circulation starting to form. 30-mile-per-hour winds moving west-northwest at 7 miles per hour. Current track continues to bring this and possibly bring this into a tropical depression by early Sunday and continuing to strengthen to a tropical storm before it makes landfall over Mexico. But with that, we are continuing to see tropical storm warnings in effect for the Gulf Coast of Mexico. So we're going to be keeping a very close eye on this area because as this storm continues to strengthen, it is going to possibly strengthen and be our next name on the list. Barry is our B name, and we're going to very much monitor this because with this storm, although it is right now a tropical depression, we could see this bring massive amounts of rain along the Mexican coastline. Let's talk about those spaghetti models real quick. Taking a look, we can see this storm continuing to make its way along the Mexican coastline. As we take a look within the next day or so, especially by the early part of the work week, we're expecting for this system to make landfall. And then a couple of most of the models are bringing this towards central Mexico. However, one of them is bringing it up towards Texas. And although it should be rained out and very weak by then, could also bring some massive amounts of rain to the southern border of Texas. So let's actually talk about those rain totals. A lot of tropical moisture going to be impacting Mexico over the next couple of days because not only are we seeing this system in the Bay of Campeche, we're also keeping an eye on another system along the west coast of Mexico that's almost going to be working in tandem with this one to bring massive amounts of rain all through Mexico, possibly upwards of 10 inches in some areas.